oftentimes you might want to create music, okay? You consider yourself an artist, but you feel uninspired. You feel too bored, and you're one of those artists that basically creates when an idea just comes to them, right? Now, I think that's a very cool way to go about it, very natural, okay? But you might fear, okay? You might fear that the ideas aren't going to come to you fast enough, and it's almost like you have an existential crisis as an artist because you're not sure if this is even the thing for you anymore. I am going to tell you some very practical advice right now, okay? This stems from the advice that one of my favorite English teachers had told me, okay? It was to do with English writing, but this can be applied to any art form, okay? So whether it be music, whether it be painting, whether it's like writing, like poetry, whatever, okay? It will apply to any art medium, okay? You need to live. You need to go through experiences, okay? The reason why people, when they're young and they're just trying to create things and it sounds cringy, is because they're trying to be, they're trying to come off as this wondrous thing, but in reality, everyone knows and they know themselves that they haven't experienced too much. Okay, when you've lived through those experiences, it is much easier to actually put those ideas into a story. All right, and that story, obviously, that doesn't just have to mean okay, I dance, so then this is just a story and all that. All right, in any art form, there's always a story being told, every single one. Okay, like an entire album, there's always a story somewhat being told, always. Now, I want you to just, I need you to live. Okay, I need you to live. If you're uninspired to create things and you would consider yourself somewhat of an artist and you would like to create, you need to also live. Okay, which is why I basically tell everyone who watches my videos, including you as well, okay, even if this is like your first video that you've seen from this Asian dude, all right, I would like you as an artist to just have one day in your week where you experience something, okay? Something new, something kind of exciting, okay? But just have one day. It could just be an hour, okay? Experience something new. Even reading a book, okay? And then it can take you on a new adventure. That counts, okay? It can be going to another country for one day, which I don't know if you have the money for that. I don't think you do, all right? But I would like you to experience something that excites you, okay? The more and more you do that, the ideas will start to come to you, okay? Because that's who we are. We are humans wanting to express ourselves, but you can't express yourself if you haven't experienced much, okay? Because when you go through things, you learn more about yourself, okay? And an adventure is one of the easiest ways to go about it. Plus, it's quite fun. It's obviously like character development and all that, right? Like, would you ever, let's say someone had made a show about you going through your entire life, would they rather watch someone who, for like their average week, looks like 6 days, no, it's almost 7 days a week, they just stay in, watch Netflix, and that's really it? They don't really explore anything, but then yes, they do some piano. Okay, I'm basically like talking about myself now, but like they just play piano, all right, and they just want to create more, and they're struggling at creating music. That's because they need to get out of that spot. They need to actually change the environment. They need to decide on one day, they go on an adventure, they go with their friends, go camping or something, okay? Camping is quite fun as an adventure. I will not lie. But I will advise, please go with someone that is experienced, okay? Then you can make sure that you don't die like I nearly did, all right? But I would like you to go for an adventure, okay? You can decide what it is. You can let me know in the comments what you do. I will be quite excited to actually read it, but just go on an adventure. Ideas will come to you, all right? Either as you're on it or just afterwards, after you reflect on it as you're going to bed. You're thinking how fun that actually was. You can go with company, you can go on your own. Doesn't matter. But you need to live. It's just once a week. Just do something. It doesn't have to be something that is, I guess, gratifying. It doesn't have to be instant gratification or anything. It can just be like long term. So it could be something, it could even be like you go ice skating for the very first time. Okay, that could be an adventure. That counts. Okay, anything. All right, just search up in your local area. Should be fun. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please consider subscribing, and if you found it really, really helpful though, you can check the description of this video because I also do one-to-one coaching, but you don't have to do it, okay? And hopefully I will see you in the next video, okay? Bye-bye.